Bonded Labour System Abolition Act 1976 has banned forced labour in India, but the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, reports that the number of bonded labourers identified and released in India is 0.313 million as of December 2018. Irulas, declared as particularly vulnerable tribal group by Indian government, are nomadic tribes originating from the Dravidian ethnic group. Traditionally, they are snake catchers, snake venom extractors, and collectors of forest produce like honey and herbs. Illiteracy, poverty, homelessness has forced Irulas to migrate in search of menial jobs in brick kilns, rice mills, roadworks, rag picking, mines, and agriculture, where whole families were forced into bonded labour against the loans taken.
We were rescued and brought to Tiruvannamalai. From there we came to Masanallur, where our collector has built houses for us. Hundreds of families faced unbearable hardship as bonded labourers. We lived in makeshift huts, bud shelters, and under tamarind trees. We lived in darkness and were wondering whether we would come out of all this backwardness.
The district administration, under the able guidance of the district collector K.S. Kandasamy, is committed to the overall sustainable development goals objective of leaving no one behind. In order to ensure sustainability, 408,732 square meters, 101 acres of land was identified for the welfare of the Irulas in Masanallur village. This initiative is a first of its kind with a mission of comprehensive socio-economic development for the exploited tribal community. The Integrated Model Rehabilitation for the Freed Bonded Labourers initiative is aligned with the various components of Sustainable Development Goals. Eradication of poverty among rescued Irular tribal communities cannot be just executed with ready-made, fit-to-need approach. Hence, the district administration designed an exclusive, target-specific, integrated, innovative approach. Zero hunger is ensured by providing easy access to the public distribution system and giving them family ration cards. When mobility was hindered due to pandemic, community kitchen was established for the food distribution of this community.
I was cutting trees. We could not eat on time or 3 meals a day. We had difficult times. We had no good food or not clothing. Our collector has built 100 houses. We have our own ration shop. We buy our ration. We have biogas. We cook and eating good foods. We are really satisfied with our lives. We are really happy with our families.
Health is an important component built into the project. Apart from the fortnightly medical screening by the medical team from the Department of Health, there are periodic visits by the village health nurse and the doctors from the primary health center. Special care and counseling are provided at doorsteps. Regular monitoring is inbuilt into the process to reduce the infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rate. Health camps and awareness programs are held during the COVID-19 pandemic situation. All community members are enrolled into the Chief Minister's comprehensive health insurance scheme.
For repaying my father-in-law's loan, the whole family was in bondage. Since we are illiterate, we were working as bonded laborers even after the loan repayment. We did not know that our collector rescued us. He gave us house and livelihood. We own our house and livelihood. We are no more bonded laborers. We live with self-respect and are very happy now.
Quality education, starts with a child care center, an inbuilt amenity for the beneficiaries of this project. A trained child care worker is in charge, and nutritious food is an integral part. Motivational programs are held to ensure enrollment and avoid dropouts. Free transportation is provided to all children of the community to attend school.
Vanakkam, I am Satya and I am doing my BCom first year. Our collector is our mentor and he has paid my college fees. In my community, girls get married at a very young age. They face lot of problems. I will set an example for girls like me in my community. I will study well and be a role model for others. This is my goal.
Clean water and sanitation is ensured by construction of toilets for each house and overhead tanks with tap connections streetwise. Affordable clean energy is built in through solar paneled houses and house-wise biogas units.
We had no lights in our houses, but now we have our own houses. There are lights in our house and solar power as well. We also have community hall as well.
Gender equality is built into the process of livelihood activities. Enhanced decent work and economic growth is enabled for men and women of the community through viable livelihood opportunities. The district administration officials proactively and periodically visit the community and provide all needed amenities for the vulnerable community. For the first time, all services, schemes and entitlements from all converging departments are provided at the doorstep of the beneficiaries, including support, care and protection.
A day break we have to walk 4 to 5 kilometers in search of that day's job. Now within 10 feet, we have our livelihood activities, our own exclusive income generation, brick kiln, charcoal kiln, felling of trees, paper covers, manufacturers and petrol bunk. We have so many jobs, we can now choose our livelihood.
The district administration has designed a rotational economy model since the labourers have no means of capital resources to invest on their own. In the rotational economy model, the profits after selling the products will be reinvested to scale up the livelihood activities and invest in further procurement of raw materials for the next cycle of production. The initial raw materials, tools, equipment and infrastructure required for the production are procured by the district administration. In addition to the livelihood opportunities, the district administration has provided support to each family using the passive economy model, such as providing milch animals, fruit-bearing trees, fish rearing. Moreover, the labourers are also enrolled in the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, ensuring regular wages to sustain their family. The livelihood opportunities are carefully chosen following a participatory approach, keeping in mind their skills, their background and the occupations in which they are well versed, such as brick kiln, charcoal making and wood cutting.
I am working in a brick kiln. Government purchases our bricks for a good price. We worked as a bonded laborers in the owner's brick kilns, but now we own our brick kiln. Nowadays we are happy about that.
This is a most unexpected change in our lives. In our charcoal kiln, 20 families work. Our own members are the leaders. We do our own income and expenditure calculation. Earlier, we worked for our owners and made them rich. But now, the profit comes to us. To be proud owner of our business, we are very happy now.
Apart from their traditional occupations, the district administration encourages and trains the community in newer economic activities such as paper covers making and petrol bunk.
We make paper covers in our self-help group. Earlier we get 400 to 500 rupees as daily wages, but now we get 2000 rupees as earnings.
Industry innovation and infrastructure is integrated by providing sustainable market linkages benefiting both ends. Hand-holding for behavioral change and capacity building towards socio-economic development of the community is woven into processes. The district administration constantly monitors and supports the development of the community members through an appointed nodal officer who visits the houses to give family counseling. Also, application of PDS card, Aadhaar card, voter ID card, community certificate and other identity documents and creation of market linkages are ensured. All institutions are strengthened through the promotion of self-help groups, which in turn has enhanced people's participation. Several welfare schemes, soft loans and entitlements through different departments to benefit the community are efficiently routed through self-help groups for microfinancing, vulnerability reduction fund, seed amount for startups, unorganized sector welfare card and such. Community living as one irregular settlement has brought in a participatory approach in self-governance, resulting in evolution of a community resident welfare association and election of their own community leaders for a fixed term. This self-governance leads to better resolutions of inter- and intra-community problems and the right representation of their voices.
We never know how and where to go meet our government officials. But after coming here, we have gained confidence to meet a government official and officers to resolve our issue, if any.
Community accountability mechanisms are also put in place wherein the community's social responsibility is ensured through activities such as mass cleaning, watering of plants, fencing. The district administration has ensured that the freed bonded labourers thrive well in freedom by transforming the labourers into entrepreneurs and owners of the business enterprises. They not only receive fair wages for their work, but also manage the businesses and have a share in the profits. Convergence and collaboration are well established in this project. There are
21
government departments converging in the execution of this program. This program is implemented with the technical support of a global, non-profit NGO, namely International Justice Mission Chennai, who partner as a knowledge partner, and an educational institution, namely Madras Christian College, Chennai.
We never had access to cell phones. After coming to Misanallur, we have learned to use smartphones. We have an exclusively WhatsApp group to communicate with collector and government officials. When we express our difficulty, the government officers immediately resolves our issues.
This is the first integrated holistic model of its kind in the entire country, focusing on total rehabilitation of released bonded labourers, which can be replicated in other districts and states. Based on its proven success, strategy and methodology, the model is already being replicated in Tiruvannamalai district.